Entire screen.
People might be downloading too.
Yeah.
We know definitely a couple people are coming that were just real.
Oh, we weren't muted.
No.
Talking about boogers. Hi. This is our first Google Hangout, so I'm curious how to tell who's there.
I wonder.
Can you guys hear us? I don't know how to even ask you. Viewers. Features. Trying to figure out how to make the Q&A portion of this work. So that way we can, there's a chat. So if you guys go to the top blue, top left side of the screen, the blue chat box, let me know if you guys can hear us.
If you can type in. Anybody there? Can you click on the tube?
Yeah.
Oh no. I'll turn the volume up too.
Let's see anyone else.
Should I try to log in for my phone?
Yeah. Just gonna wait another minute. I'd like to know if you guys can hear us okay. Can you guys find the chat box? Top left blue button. And let us know if you can hear us. And we'd love to know who's here, so type your name in the chat box. And seriously, this is our first time, so we're figuring this out too. In the meantime, I'm going to start to share our screen.
We got 3 viewers. Oh, is that me?
Maybe.
People are jumping on.
Okay. Screen share. All right. Let's see. Present to.
I wonder what that means. Hello? We're screen sharing, presenting to everyone.
Okay. All right. I think we're presenting to you guys. We're friends on Facebook. Will you please message me and let me know if you can hear us? And if you can see our screen, if you can't figure out the chat thing. I just want to make sure this is working before we start.
Oh, is this working? She typed.
It's working. Yay! Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Megan.
Okay, good. Oh, look. Yes, clear. People were writing.
Oh,
But why can't we see it?
Okay.
We're having technical
Little
difficulties.
technical
But
difficulties.
now I have my phone up, so
Okay,
I can
thanks,
see
Mom.
you guys. Guys.
All right. Appreciate
We're
it.
not alone in the world. Okay.
All right. We can start now.
Perfect.
Technical difficulties. Loud and clear. No blue button. Did you hear me cursing? Thank you guys. Appreciate it. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put this in presentation mode so that way you guys are our guinea pigs for figuring this out. So thanks for bearing with us.
We appreciate it.
I don't like that we can't see ourselves, but I
know.
think this will
We
make
make funny faces.
I have it up on your.
Okay. Well, hi guys. Thanks so much for joining us. My name is Jessica Bordner. You can follow me in my essential oil journey on Instagram at JB Essentials. I've been using oils since before I can sort of remember because my mom always had them in her household growing up. And not until I was older did I really realize the power of them. And so I'm super excited to share some of this information with you guys today.
And I'm Anna. A little bit of background on like how I got into this. Kind of the same story. My mom would put, lavender on us. It's like the scent I remember growing up. And then my older sister is a chiropractor. I'm a CrossFitter. I've been eating mostly paleo, not so much lately, but been trying to for the last 4-ish years. So kind of all of this added up to me wanting to be more holistic in my healthcare approach. And I got pregnant with my first daughter. I don't even remember what year that was, 2013. And I remember having my husband clean the bathroom where I knew that I wasn't supposed to be inhaling the fumes of whatever these toxins are that I'm cleaning the bathroom with, but then I would go and take a shower in it, right? And that's still bad. So something about like bringing a new life into this world makes you really evaluate what you're doing. And for me, one of those big things was cleaning my house. I got to the point after my second child that I was wearing him and cleaned my entire house with using all of these recipes that we're going to show you today. And it's just pretty empowering to be able to do that and to have your kids sleep the whole time you're cleaning your house. It was a pretty cool moment. So it's kind of become part of my mission to share this with you guys and let you know that there's another option out there. You really don't have to be inhaling toxic fumes to have a clean bathroom. There's so many better options, and this is my solution, and wanted to share it with you guys. So just quickly, a little bit of background. Kind of like I mentioned, this is doTERRA's health pyramid. So in order to get the results you want, like in the gym, you have to eat right. So that's at the bottom of this pyramid. Then you're exercising. We all know that we're supposed to eat right and exercise. And then I always give this example, but at our CrossFit gym, the first paleo challenge we did, we got points for how many hours we sleep. So we can't forget about resting and sleeping and managing our stress. So it's just another important part of this pyramid. But what we're going to be focusing on today is reducing our toxic load, which this is near and dear to my heart. With these two little ones running around, well, one's crawling, one's running full speed, it's just super important that if they drop their food on the floor and want to eat it the next day, let's be honest, it's going to be okay because they're not getting some weird cleaner off the floor with it. And then you have your informed self-care and your proactive medical care up at the top. So think about this as we're going through, like, what are some of your concerns when it comes to your family's healthcare? And to me, removing toxins was a huge one for me. So we get into what are essential oils. So I think probably a lot of you here have your oils already and are just looking for ways to to open the bottle and use them, find new ways to use them. But we'll go through the basics just to be as a review. So naturally occurring volatile aromatic compounds, and these are found in the seeds, the bark, stems, roots, flowers, and other parts of the plant. It's like when you're peeling an orange and you have that like amazing orange smell, that's essential oils. And then why doTERRA? So doTERRA is the largest and the fastest growing essential oil company in the world, and that's for a reason. And this is a huge part of why. So doTERRA essential oils, they're pure, they're safe, they're effective, and they have their own certification system called Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. So what doTERRA has done is gone above and beyond to show us that after 3 rounds of testing, that after these 5 different tests for purity, potency, and consistency, which to me was big that that's all done by a third party from my engineering testing background, that what's on the bottle is what we're getting. And we're getting the most pure, most potent form of these oils that we could possibly get. So, and then we have co-impact sourcing. So co-impact sourcing is doTERRA's sourcing model. And this just ensures that plants are grown in an environment that maximizes the essential oils potential. So like our lavender is from France. It's not grown on the side of the road somewhere where they can get it for cheap. It's grown where you're going to get the most pure, most potent oil. In addition to that, 2/3 of where we source these oils from are from third world countries. So it's really neat that they provide jobs and opportunity where there really isn't any. And you can find so many amazing videos like on YouTube if you're want to look a little bit more into the heart of doTERRA. This was huge. This is why doTERRA. To me, this is really big. So there's 3 different ways to use them. We have them aromatically, where you can diffuse them. You can just open the bottle and smell them. And that helps cleanse the air. It can change your mood and help nullify any environmental threats that are in the air. Topically, we won't really be talking about topical application today, but it is a way to use them. For children, I always kind of like to mention this for safety, about 1 drop per teaspoon to tablespoon of carrier oil, of essential oil for children. And then internally is another option. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about aromatically and ways to clean. Obviously, that's what we're here for. But it's also a great way for people to start getting into their oils and start getting them comfortable with them. Safety, there's different labels for essential oils, and these are on the bottle. It tells you the different ways you can use them. So for example, I have peppermint in my hand, and it says we can use them for aromatic or topical use. So, or for internal use, dilute 1 drop in 4 fluid ounces of liquid. So it tells you how to use them. So just make sure you're paying attention to what's on the bottle and how to use them. We talk a lot about citrus oils in this class, so just make sure if you get any on you and you're like us and live in Florida, that know that you have a photosensitive oil on you. So you might want to wait a few hours to go and lay out or not clean before you have a boat day in case you have it on you. Okay, so now we get into the good stuff and why we're here. So I want you to think about what's in your house right now. Read the labels. Start looking up what you're using to clean with in the Think Dirty app. That's nice. EWG.org. That is a great one to look up what you're using in your home. Check out the dangers of what you're using. This is just one example. And Mom, this one's for you. Because I know what you're using to clean your laundry with. And your douche-still laundry alone, you have 25 plus VOCs emitted from your dryer each cycle. We have that natural fragrance that's in our laundry detergent. The top 25 natural fragrance products, bestsellers, were found to release just as many hazardous chemicals as all synthetic ones. Gender bender, endocrine disruptors, phosphates, toxic fertilizers, increase algae growth. Think about not only what you're doing to your body and what's around you, but what are you doing when that gets emitted to where this water is going. So definitely check out environmental working groups, the Cleaners, the Hall of Shame. Check out what you're using and start looking at replacing it. Like when you run out of window cleaner, by all means, let's replace it. And this is here to show you how. So now we're going to get into some recipes, and everyone that attends this, you guys will get a link to this ebook. So don't worry about like making notes, and I'll also post this recording if it works right. So laundry detergent. We can't really talk about cleaning with essential oils without talking about Purify. This is doTERRA's cleansing blend, and how would you describe it?
It smells, it's like a lemony citrus, but with like a hint of like a pine, or at least that's what I smell.
Yeah.
I love it. I use it in my laundry.
Yeah, so I totally use it in my laundry. I explored a little bit of both worlds between the powder laundry detergent and the liquid laundry detergent. And this is what I found has worked for me. Powder, it was great for the cloth diapers that I don't use anymore, but I used to use. And that I would use I would sometimes do lemon and Purify, or one or the other. These the essential oils are suggestions, so maybe you find something you like better and you replace it. The liquid laundry detergent, this comes in the hippie guidebook you all got when you enroll with your wholesale membership, but this one is pretty awesome. So just baking soda, Castile soap, water, salt, and whichever oil you feel drawn to. I love to use Purify or Wild Orange. I think I even used peppermint and lime in one. And I literally, if you guys have taken any of my Facebook classes, the picture I post of Harley with that big bucket where she's stirring the water, that's how we made our liquid laundry detergent. And then I didn't have like one container to put it all in, so I literally had like 20 random like big Pellegrino bottles and mason jars. It was kind of nice because it was easy to pour in, but I haven't found like one huge container to put it all in. So if you figure one out, let me know. And then laundry continued. So dryer balls or softener. So what I do is I bought you can 6 to 12 organic wool dryer balls just from Amazon, and add a couple drops or a drop of Purify or whatever oil. Lavender is also good, to each dryer ball, and do that about every 3 loads. And another thing I've started to do with the stinkier clothes or stuff that needs just a little extra help is put white vinegar. I buy that huge thing from Costco and put it in the laundry softener like portion, whatever, in the washing machine, and add about 2 drops of Purify in it. And that really amps it up a bit as far as like making your clothes smell super yummy. And if you have a stinky CrossFit husband, it really helps.
Your mom wrote.
Thanks, Mom. Well, I just taught you how to make them not be yucky anymore. Cleaners. All right, my nose is totally itching. I hope they can't. This isn't lit, so I don't think they can see us. Multi-purpose spray. So there's super easy, guys. Before you can make like 20 of them in the time it takes you to go to, I don't know, even Publix and back. I was going to say Target, but you can make like 1 million before you go to Target. So what I do for my multi-purpose spray is I get like a 16 to 20 ounce bottle. I love the glass, like what is it, Pellegrino? The big ones from Costco?
Yeah, Pellegrino.
That are glass, and then you can reuse them. And I guess a safety tip here, you want to make sure that you're using glass bottles because especially the citrus oils can eat away at plastic. So just know that for safety and efficacy reasons, you want to make sure that you're putting all these in glass bottles. So for my multi-purpose spray, and this is all approximate, I don't literally like pull out a teaspoon, half a teaspoon scoop when I measure this, but I fill about half with white vinegar, half with water, add some Castile soap, and then do whatever oils I'm drawn to. Lemon, peppermint, On Guard is wonderful. And then we have another option, just On Guard concentrate. I wish I had put a picture of it here, but this On Guard concentrate can make 14 bottles of a multi-purpose spray, an all-purpose cleaner. So it's super cost efficient and it's really easy and it smells amazing. Glass cleaner. This is one of the first ones I started with. Because let's be real, you run out of like whatever one you're using and then you replace it, right? Make it easy on yourself. Don't do this all at once unless you're in like the mood to do so. We won't want it to be overwhelming, but little shifts really, really make big changes. So for glass cleaner, I think I have an 8-ounce bottle, but whatever it is, size bottle you have, half with vinegar, half with water, and 10 to 15 drops with lemon essential oil. And then even this On Guard concentrate and water, that cleans glass. And these are both streak-free uses. It's pretty cool. Scouring scrub. So I kind of figured this one out without really knowing that this is what I was doing. So I had a totally different recipe in here and I hated it. So my rug deodorizer recipe. So the rug deodorizer recipe is just, I have like this, where did I get it? Like the dollar store or something. Parmesan cheese shaker, like what you'd see at like the pizza place, you know, and filled it with baking soda. Again, I got that huge thing from Costco for so cheap, and did like 6 drops of whatever oil that you want. Lemon, On Guard, lime, wild orange, they're all good ones. Purify is also not a good option. And then I put hydrogen peroxide in a separate colored spray bottle. And you know, hydrogen peroxide comes in a colored container, so you want to just make sure it's colored, stored away. And I had this awful white sink in my house. Thankfully, it's replaced now, but it would never get clean. It was so annoying. So I would spray it with hydrogen peroxide and then sprinkle that baking soda on that surface and let it sit for a few minutes, and it comes right off. Even I had a white glass stovetop, and it comes off. I don't need to use that awful like stovetop cleaner. This really works, and I was pretty excited to discover this recipe. And linen spray. This is another one of my favorites. Make your house smell good, right? So one of my favorite combos is lavender, Maluka, peppermint, and just water. And I just remember like spraying Lysol all over my sheets or all over my bed when we would change the bed. And probably want to look up, you know, what you're using to see like what you're actually doing to yourself when you use things like that. But this is such an amazing option. You have, for some reason, the lavender peppermint combination is so good, and then the Maluka is great for removing those environmental threats. And this is kind of like my secret right before people come over. You know, you straighten up real quick and then you spray all the linens down. My curtains, the rugs in my house. This was my go-to. I've had people come over and be like, "Oh, your house, I have a dog. Your house doesn't smell like dogs." I'm like, thanks. Here's my secret. And floor cleaner. So this is those bottles I was talking about. Oops. Half vinegar, half water, and On Guard, wild orange, lemon. Another one I use is half water, half vinegar, and like a tablespoon or two of the On Guard concentrate. And what I personally do is I put it in this spray bottle, and then after I vacuum, I have that like microfiber mop where you can just like wash the pad, and I'll walk around with the spray bottle and the mop and spray the floors and then mop it up. And that to me has worked wonderfully. So this is a good one too. Rug deodorizer. I feel like I'm going through this really quickly, but that's okay. You guys will all get this ebook to make it like super easy for you to reference. So this is just my the rug deodorizer recipe that I kind of referred to earlier. So 1 Parmesan cheese shaker and your baking soda. So about 6-ish drops per cup of baking soda. And you sprinkle it into your carpet, your rug, let it sit for a few minutes, vacuum. My 2-year-old loves to help with this. And most of the time it goes into one big clump on the floor, but it's so cool that I can like give her something to help me do that she loves to help me clean. So this is one of those ones that you can get the toddlers involved, as long as they don't drop the glass bottle, because that would be bad. I guess if you're on a rug, it'll be okay. And dishes. So if you guys start looking into triclosan, I think is how you say it, which is in most disinfecting soaps, you can see all the bad links that that it's associated with. So just look up your soap and see what you're using, see what's in it, and then take a look back at here and at your dish soap. So dish soap, I use Castile soap, Dr. Bronner's. I like the unscented one, and water, and then I like to add my own essential oil. And I really like to put this in a foaming pump. Otherwise, it's not foaming, and then you're just used to, like, when you're washing dishes, it to be like soapy. So to me, that foaming pump helps a bit. Dishwasher detergent. So this is one I've struggled with a bit to make it actually work well. So I found this one has worked the best of what I've used so far, but I don't absolutely love it. So this would be a great place to start and play around and see how you like it, and kind of tweak it from there based on what you're looking to do. So it's baking soda or washing soda, borax, salt, citric acid, and lemon. And then just make sure, one of the things I found, those silica gel packets or like rice with a mesh bag to absorb the moisture so it doesn't get hard. Because otherwise you're kind of like banging your container, and you don't want to do that with glass. And then the rinse aid, make sure you fill that with white vinegar for clear dishes. And air freshener, guys. So diffusing is such a key to a clean house, right? When you're cleaning your house, do you normally like light a candle, or do you like the smell of it when you're done cleaning? So diffusing is just an awesome way to get that awesome clean house scent while also getting health benefits from it. So some of my favorite diffuser blends from the Home Essentials kit, plus a couple other oils. So lemon, I love to just diffuse lemon or wild orange or purify when I'm cleaning. You also get that awesome uplifting mood from diffusing those. Then we have something that will help you breathe a little bit easier. Lemon, lavender, and peppermint. It was great for those environmental, like seasonal threats for the time of year when you just are like sneezing, itchy eyes, that type of thing. So that one's wonderful. For nighttime, my favorite is Lavender and Breathe. A good pick-me-up, like when you're just trying to get into the swing of things for the day. Peppermint and lemon, or wild orange. I diffused peppermint and wild orange this morning. Something to stay focused, or even a little more like manly scent. would be frankincense and lavender. I love frankincense. Frankincense and wild orange is actually one of my favorite diffuser blends. A good one to fight what's in the air, to make sure that you're got some clean air and some good stuff going on, would be On Garden Lemon. Oh no. Tell it, just write it, it'll be recorded and we can play it after. Oh, yeah, and then I did have frankincense and wild orange on here. It's definitely one of my favorites. And then here's just a fun one to try out. I actually diffused this one the other day. What did you say this one smelled like? This California?
Oh my gosh. If any of you guys go to Epcot, this is so random, but there's a ride called Soaring, and in the ride you're like coasting through California, and the whole stadium's like, when you go through this one part in the field, it smells. It's supposed to be like oranges, but it smells like piney oranges, and that's exactly what it smells like. So you can have Soaring right in your living room.
Love it. Yeah, so totally recommend having a diffuser. It's not only good for like just having that clean house smell, but it's also wonderful for helping balance your mood, or for nighttime. Lavender's really great for resting, or morning time diffusing peppermint and wild orange really helps you just get a good wake up that morning. So totally recommend diffusers. It really changes the way you can use oils. And then over to Jess.
Hi guys, it's Jess. So I'm going to be talking about how to get started, or also if you've already started, kind of some things that you can add into your routine. Do I use my cursor? So first, if you haven't started and you're excited, most people start with a kit. I definitely recommend and suggest the Home Essentials Kit. Reason being is it comes with that awesome diffuser Anna was just talking about, to be able to diffuse those scents in your home. But it also comes with the top 10 oils. Most of the oils we talked about tonight will be in that kit. They're 15 milliliters in size, and that's usually approximately about 250 drops in each bottle. So, you know, you're getting a lot, and with the potency of them, you know, you're only using a couple drops at a time. So that would be my suggestion. But really with any starter kit, depending on like what you're looking to do for yourself, they're all great. And they'll actually come with the wholesale membership, which we'll go into, but it will give you 25% off for the entire year, any further purchases that you make. So what happens when you buy the starter kit? So if you're interested in purchasing a starter kit, you know, you can contact Anna or I, but you know, what will you get? You know, you buy these oils and then you're like, what's next? So you receive your awesome box. Mine takes like 4 days, my orders. It's really exciting. You get it super fast. It's like Christmas when your box comes. But once you open that box up, either Anna and I will do a 30-minute welcome call with you to kind of go over everything, answer any questions you might have. doTERRA has an awesome just support group and information, and just tons of groups out there just to help you, guide you along the way. So if it's not Anna and I are guiding you, there's so many resources. So different Facebook groups that you'll be invited to. You'll also receive that hippie guidebook, the Whole Fit recipe book that Anna mentioned earlier, which has some awesome bath, home, tons of recipes, more than what we went over tonight. And then also now the Ready, Set, Glow, which is a detox lifetime access, which is new, which is really awesome. So if you haven't started and you're interested, this is the month to do it. Because if with the Home Essentials Kit, you'll also receive for free a bottle of Breathe Cardamom, the Breathe Vapor Stick, which I use all the time, and the Breathe Droplets, which are easy on the go.
I wish I had them. My last week in California, like, when I had was really super sick. It's like, I need those.
Yeah. So it's an awesome month to kind of start if you haven't already. Now, whether you've started or you are looking to kind of start with the oils, this is optional, but it's a loyalty rewards program, and I definitely recommend it. Most of the oils that I own today, which I have so many. You know, I've saved up for some of the ones I've really wanted through my rewards program. And, you know, you build up your rewards through your purchases, your monthly purchases. You receive 30% back in points along with shipping points. And you can, you know, buy free products, free oils. And, you know, when you get them, it's almost like beauty in a box. It's kind of just like that free gift. And it's pretty amazing. I definitely recommend this program. And if you have questions on the program, how it works, or if you're looking to sign up and you just need help, you know, kind of starting that, let us know.
Yeah, kind of to add, like, it's not just, doTERRA doesn't just have oils. Like, if you're not into, like, wanting to make your own laundry detergent or hand soap, they have things like On Guard foaming hand soap, On Guard laundry detergent. They have toothpaste, which is amazing. So if you're just looking for simple products or even supplements that you're already ordering or already using on a daily basis, why not use amazingly clean products and start incorporating something like this into your life? It really is. It's like a beauty box or a bark box that they even have them for dogs.
Yeah.
But it's like for you, and it's super, you know, it's totally like Christmas every time it comes. It's great, and it's something I would buy anyways, and just makes life a little bit easier. I'm all about having things delivered to my house.
Yes. So there's 3 ways you can use your oils. So the first way is living, which, you know, is kind of what we're talking about tonight. Using them in your home, just incorporating them into your everyday life. Then there's sharing, which is kind of how I started once I kind of was already living them. And that's just, you're loving them so much, it's kind of just natural that you're talking about them. You're sharing them with other people. You know, someone comes over, maybe they have a little bit of headache, and you're offering them a little peppermint on the back of their neck, kind of educating on what it is, you know, why you're doing that to them. And then the third step also just kind of comes organically from sharing. So you're sharing it so much that, and you're excited about, you know, really letting people know how powerful these are, and it becomes a business for you. It's a great business, and you know, I've been doing it a little less than a year now, and it's just kind of just natural. It's almost hard to call it a business because you're really just trying to share what works so great for you and empowers you with like natural care. People these days are eating healthier, they're looking for more organic options, and this is just one of them. So it's pretty awesome. If you're interested in hosting a class, whether it be at your home, it could be a Facebook class online if you don't live here, or, you know, you're a busy bee, but you do get some free oils, always fun. And also, you know, depending on what kind of class you want to host, it's a great time, and it's also a good way for you to share with your friends. We were just talking about sharing. So.
Yeah, if you're interested in learning more about like teaching your friends what we learned tonight, assuming this webinar goes well when you rewatch it,
you can hear us.
Yeah, well, we're happy to do things like this. We've done classes for like home essentials for like this one. We've done classes for beauty, and we've even babies, like how I've used oils with my babies and being a mom. So tons of different options for classes, especially if you already have your oils and are looking to just learn a little bit more. And just make sure that you also are in our Facebook group, so that way you can have a little more access to this education and just direct access to Jess and I, where we can help answer any questions that you might have.
We want to thank you for coming.
That's not Jess in the picture.
That's me.
Just took the picture.
I took the picture. I was there. We want to thank you guys for coming. We'll be on for a couple minutes, and I do have chat up if anyone has questions.
Yeah, I think I can re-put it on our faces.
And if you guys are watching the replay of this, then feel free to reach out to whoever invited you, whether it be me or Anna. We'd be happy to answer any questions as you're kind of going through, whether it be on the recipes or on anything that we spoke of.
I can't believe this chat box doesn't work on my computer.
I have it up on my phone.
I know. Good to know.
But then I don't have the actual PowerPoint. All right.
So just let us know if you guys have any questions, and this will be posted in the event. I'll probably also add it to my Facebook group, so you guys can rewatch it and save it for later. And I'll also add the ebook link in this event, so that way you guys have access to that as well. And thank you so much for listening in, and have a great evening.
Have a good night, guys. Thanks so much.
Mhm.